Time for the annual cataloging of the Karens. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter. Dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom Marianne. I'm the son of a carpenter. I get to tell parables, and this is my latest image, unbutchered as far as now. Yesterday they butchered it by the afternoon. My demon, the devil, sisters, hatred, and the apartment complex kind of full of them right now. You can tell. So it's doing well not to be altered. Remember, see my contact, think your contact. Then try to call me and see your business if you want it for your business. Gates. Can't reach me, can't reach customer. You have no idea how many other customers you can't reach. 424-229-4140. Make that video of whatever you get when you don't get me. I've been asking for Flight 93 checks. Full name's John Milton Brady, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. You can certify mail, use FedEx, and use UPS, any private carrier. I've been asking for 9 years. I've yet to get one letter about my Flight 93 checks or any of my imagery or videos, the Soacam rumor, perhaps, the Tommy parable. This is one of them. Now I better get started. I had to go get some paperwork done today, so I'm a little bit behind schedule. So I'll get to my sugar check and tell you about Tommy, the no-armed Chinese fellow. How did he get to be missing both arms? By being blindly obedient. He was told by his boss Wu to slowly feed his right arm into the wood chipper. Oh, they've always got a wood chipper around those. The Chinese unseen business does. Told him to feed his right arm into the wood chipper. The left arm saw what was going on with the right arm, and was of course surprised and jumped off. No more wiping butts, no more picking noses for lefty, and righty's all chipped up. Yes, it's a parable. It's wrapped in symbolism. Don't stick your arm into a wood chipper, of course, but yeah, you see something bad happen to somebody at work or where you live, jump off. Don't let it happen to you. But yeah, Tommy no longer has lefty and righty to kick around. If he wants to pick his nose, he has to rely on the kindness of strangers. And strangers aren't always kind. Tommy, however, Tommy got a promotion. No however about it. He got a promotion. He's bossing a whole lot of folks around. The streets are backwards, at least the Chinese streets are. They want that employee who's blindly obedient. He's bossing a whole lot of folks around, and today he informs them it is a big day. They've got to catalog the Karens. It's the first annual cataloging of the Karens. Tommy, part of the streets, the unseen business, 237. Meaning he works with gene pools and staged events. A whole lot of folks taking turns being one person. And the staged events involving that, making sure something happens a certain way. That's a staged event. Oh yeah, you want a business card? That's a kind of a small business card, but check out my work, and yeah, you gotta come see me in person if you want one. Because the devil's stealing your call and your business. Whatever boring thing you get when you check in post in 5. That's that check of America's Lifelines. Whatever boring thing you get when you do that, it's not going to be boring. You need a fireman, police, paramedics, and it's also your gate's livelihood. Not only can you not reach me, a customer, you don't know how many other customers you can't reach. The next time you get in that boring thing, the phone ringing, the error message, business signal. Remember that. That's your Gates livelihood, so someone else with a bigger name can get the business. Oh, I don't know why more folks don't use photo business cards. Don't have to go to the printing company, just go to wherever you get your photos printed. Put your contact on it, maybe that's your business instead of the skyline there. And yeah, you laminate them, they're nice and sturdy. These are the kind that fit into somebody's wallet. Credit card, driver's license size. Make that video, you can find these things to print out. Well, you probably want the bigger ones, but I wanted to get these on video before I cut them out and laminate them. And tell you all about how you could be making a whole lot more money, because yeah, they'd want to go see that one with the nice business card. Go to ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com is one. www.christcomplex2.wixsite.com/Dafodilia, DAFFODILIA. You also reach them through my YouTubes. One YouTube is youtube.com/DNFD series. And you can find those big fives, hand them out, tell everyone about the Gates livelihood and hijack lifeline. Call me up in front of reporters, guys. They're not doing their jobs. We the people must do it, and we can with our phones. All of our phones make videos. All of our phones can post those videos just about. If not, put them on a computer and post them then. But yeah, hand these out. Say this is what this is. This is your Gates livelihood. Next time you're calling up countless other customers, you get this. Phone ringing, an error message, a busy signal. Ah, here's some good ones. Too bad. The bigger ones, a 2 to a 4x6 print, and yeah, you run out, you just print some more photos out. That's like, I paid 9 cents a piece. Ordered them online, but yeah, they can be up to 20, I guess, but even that, not bad for a nice, colorful business card that can drive folks into your business. Oh, there's Dafodilia, my portfolio site. Oh yeah, let me switch. Yeah, I'm not really actively looking for work, but I don't know how the health would permit it, but yeah, you know somebody who's looking for someone who can design beautiful artwork. Tell them to come see me in person, because their ability to hire folks who do beautiful art, graphic art, is not allowed to proceed properly because of the hijacked phones. So come see me in person, and yeah, I can do this for you. Imagine what I could do if I had any formal training. But back to my time. I gotta finish this up. I got other things to do. This portion, Tommy being oh, I want to put that. Yeah, are you a window washer? This would make a great card, huh? Harry's window washing and your contact, and you see somebody with dirty windows, you hand it out to them. Tommy, back to my fun fiction. Tommy, I thought he lost a big chance. He was in charge with just 5 Karens. Just 5 of them. 5 folks taking turns being a Karen. He put the dumb Karen in. He was switching them out all day long. The smarter Karen, the more attractive Karen, the dumb Karen, and a couple of others. And he had the dumb one in for the interview, but it turned out the interviewer liked the dumb Karen, so he hired her. And as often happens with the Chinese streets, They will beat something to death. It's they call in Uncle Wang and Aunt Leah and cousin Chi, and they all make a whole lot of money, providing 1,000 Karens to take turns being one. And they got a whole lot. They got them all over town and even further than that. And they take turns moving. And of course, they all can't be Karen that particular day. It's the street's business, and you got to keep track of that business. So Tommy gets everyone. He has someone carry a clipboard, and he tells them what they are. You see, there are 1,000 levels of the street, with 1,000 different ways of. You saw these earlier. These are fit in your wallet. The others are a little bit bigger, fit in your purse or glove compartment. But they both make for good business cards. Readable even as a smaller print. A lot of times the video doesn't do it justice. But you got 1,000 levels of the streets and 1,000 folks. Yeah, I think that font is getting thinner and thinner. It's hard to see. I gotta get some Arial black or something like that going with it. Seago UI or something. Bold. 1,000 levels of street, 1,000 levels of proficiency. And Tommy explains as he does things. He says some of these, it doesn't matter. They don't know Karen that day. They don't know she's a half foot shorter, half foot taller. That's all that's needed for Karen on this day. He says on another day, perhaps part of her work, she has to go get fingerprinted. That means a little bit higher level of folks who have the same fingerprints. They are needed for that day. And yes, even more intricate than that, if Karen has to go to the hospital and she had an appendicitis attack, and Tommy didn't know what to do because Chinese misfits. They run their lives on a checklist, and the appendicitis wasn't on the checklist. But should she has to go into the hospital, Tommy explains if she's got a tumor over here, or a cyst over here, or she's got a rib that got cracked a long time ago and it looks different than all the other ribs or all the other Karen's ribs. Got to be exact, depending on who's looking. Like I said, 1,000 levels of the street. 1,000 levels of proficiency and 1,000 levels of providing a Karen. And yet it goes further than that. They got toys and tools that can help even the dumb Karen. Remember who her third grade teacher was, even though she wasn't Karen back then. Or remember where she put her keys, even though she wasn't there in the morning and doesn't know which desk drawer she put her keys in when she got to work. All kinds of toys and tools, 1,000 levels of the streets, 1,000 ways of Karen knowing where her keys are. So Tommy's set about that monumental task of cataloging the Karens, because it's a Chinese misfit thing. It's just going to grow and grow. There'll be more and more Karens, more and more moving in and out, and then folks of the Chinese streets that are in charge of moving folks in and out and moving the gene pools in and out and organizing what Karen's doing here and what Karen's doing there, keeping track of it, and yes, the Chinese will do something to death. The unseen business. Remember, this is all our fun fiction, guys. You can get yourself a name because the streets, the unseen business write themselves out of history books and all other kind of books, out of movies and stuff like that, pop culture of any kind. So if you've got a nice way of describing the streets, you can make a name for yourself. You don't have to worry, guys. In case someone tells you can't do that, it's not going to make it to the Even News. That's the point of the street, the unseen business. Not going to make it to the Even News unless it's supposed to be there. And if it's supposed to be there, you damn sure better be making those videos. You better be talking about what those at the top of the streets want you to talk about. Yeah, I'm Melton, son of Clark and Mary. Dad, my work comes from the top. Dad, yeah. So I can talk about anything. And it's covered. It's all our fun. Street fiction. Do you know how many aspects of the streets aren't covered with that sitcom or that movie of the week or that song or this, that, the other? Oh, pick up your phones, make those videos, and yeah, educate the streets even about the streets, the unseen business. And remember, where our fun fiction leaves off, when you pick up that phone, you can't reach me, and you have no idea when else your phone won't be allowed to work. You can't reach however many customers you get when you call up and you get whatever you get, and we don't get me, a phone ring, and every message business signal. Next time you're calling up countless other customers, you get that? Yeah, remember, it's money out of your pocket. You don't know for sure if they're there or not there. Here it's just your Gates livelihood, and yes, you can't reach a man who can do this. You're that window washer. Look at all those windows. Wally's window washing. See my contact, think your contact. There's my phone, there's your phone. There's your website. You got the prices for washing windows. I bet it goes up the higher you get. Because I sure wouldn't want to wash something on the 80th floor, I don't think. I'd charge a whole lot more to wash the 80th floor than I would for the 8th floor. Because I figure, you fall, the wind catches you, fall on the awning. Yeah, you might survive the 8th floor. Even the 2nd or 1st floor. But the 80th is something different. So, yeah, come see me in person. Let me design you your business card. Just look for the handsome bald guy rolling around, calmly and patiently waiting in the immaculate apartment, because, yeah, my real work is building Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. I'm the man of shadows with the light of the truth. Light of the truth, the light of truth. And I'm calmly and patiently waiting, but yeah, if you got something for me, come see me and let me get you a nice, cool image. Oh yeah, that's my stigmata eyes there. Growing a new pair, growing a whole new body to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Come tell me what that place needs to inspire the future and the present to greatness with. Yeah, do it in person. Yeah, the devil. My sister. What's that on your chest? Oh, that was the old one. It's my business card. Would you like one? Portfolio card for me. Come see me in person when you can't reach me by phone. Let's talk. At least tell me what that place needs to inspire the future and the present to greatness with. Jesus' immaculate house. Tear down the Great Wall of people. It has just me and the 19,000 images. Photos prepared to be printed as photos. And those websites I just showed you. You see someone besides me and my changing eyes there? We started to build Jesus' immaculate house. Those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and present to greatness with. Come tell me what they need. Yeah, pick up those phones. Make your videos about those 1,000 levels of the street.